Welcome, welcome, everybody. Here is part 5 of Healing Through the Holidays. This has been such a gift for me to be able to bring these tools, these understandings to you, to be able to support you in having the best holiday you can, taking advantage of all the healing opportunities that are here. And so, for our final section for this little series of videos, I want to talk about the difference between feeling feelings versus adding fuel to the fire. There is a lot of talk about being with feelings and staying positive and always trying to transcend and get to that happier thought, to that better thought. So I want to speak to that because here's what I know is true personally and through all the work I've done with hundreds, thousands of clients all over the world, is that when we have an experience from the past that we didn't feel through fully, we didn't get the opportunity to process it fully, any unresolved energy from that experience gets shoved down, locked down, and gets held in our cellular memory, in our energy body, in our heart, in our mind until we address it again. And here's the cool thing. Here's the good news. The body is always trying to heal itself. It is always in a state of self-repair. And so have you ever experienced kind of old things coming up from the past and you're like, hey, that was a long time ago, and pushing it back down, or it creeps up and it's like, you know what? I think I'd rather eat popcorn instead, push it back down. And so we get into these cycles where the body's trying to heal, bring this energy up, and we are actively trying to push it down. So, the way to help the body get that energy out is to think about unresolved energy like a thorn in your paw. The body's going to be a little wonky. It's going to walk a little weird if you got a thorn in your paw. You're going to try to avoid it, but the best way to address it is take the thorn out so that you can stand upright, right? Our body doesn't like having energy shoved into it. It doesn't want or need this excess energy, whether it's unresolved hurt, anger, fear, whatever. So, the best thing you can do is to feel a feeling. Now, that seems super simple. Everybody's like, just feel your feelings. But here's where we add fuel to the fire. When that old stuff creeps up and we go into the story of it, we go into the trauma of it, and we repeat the story and we tell ourselves horrible things. My last video was all about what's the story you're telling yourself? Oh my God, they didn't love me and they didn't protect me. And oh my God, that's adding fuel to the fire. We have to stop saying the story when the body's attempting to heal. When this energy is coming up, the best thing that we can do is say, I feel sad, period, and just sit and feel it. And what happens is, as soon as we stop the story, we stop adding fuel to the fire. As soon as we acknowledge and name the feeling, things start to shift and transmute. That energy starts to off gas. I call them body burps. Like the body's trying to get that energy up and off, but we have to stop and name it and feel it until the body does the rest. The body will handle it. It knows how to heal stuff. All we have to do is, I have a scratch on my head from my cat. All we have to do is look at some, wound on the body and watch. It does it on itself. It knows how to heal. Our emotional body is exactly the same. We have to just name the feeling. And I'm going to give you 4 feelings to name: mad, sad, hurt, scared. If you stay with those 4 feelings, I guarantee you 98% of the feelings that you have that are painful or difficult will fall under one of those categories. It allows us to really get to the core of what the feeling is. And when we name it, here's the cool thing that happens in our brain. Did you know that if you're feeling a feeling and you do not identify the feeling, that it lands in the same part of the brain that registers physical pain? Physical pain. By naming the feeling, mad, sad, hurt, scared, it changes the location in the brain and it leaves the place that registers physical pain and goes to a different part of the brain. So just by naming a feeling, we turn down the intensity. But then we have to breathe. We just have to be with that feeling, to just sit and feel scared and just know that your body's trans transcending, transmuting that energy. That's the word I'm looking for, is transmuting. So I feel scared, and you just sit and you feel it. The body's going to shake that energy off. That's the release valve. That's the pressure valve. That's where we're draining the dam where all that energy's been held. So we're going to feel uncomfortable for a while, and you're going to be okay, I promise. After you feel a feeling, what I invite you to consider is look around the room and notice nothing happened. I swear to you, just promise you, before I learned how to really truly feel a feeling so it would transmute itself and leave, I was scared to feel it. I was scared to feel pain. I didn't want to be uncomfortable. And I was afraid that that feeling would never last. Now, here's the truth. Think of it like a lampshade. It's just a lampshade covering the light. Now, you might have 100 or 1,000 lampshades like I did, and you might have to sit and feel those feelings for a time. But ultimately, what's going to happen is as you sit and feel the feelings, it comes off and you get lighter, you get brighter, you get happier, you get more joyful, you get more content, you get more centered. But when we add the fuel to the fire, when we sit in the poor pity me and, oh, I can't believe that, and the finger pointing and the blaming, we get on a gerbil wheel, and that energy never transmutes. It does not leave the system if we're just constantly telling ourselves a story. So my friends, I want to invite you to consider feeling a feeling and just say, I feel sad. And just be there, no storyline, and feel it. And eventually that energy will lift. It might be a moment or two, a breath or two. It might take a minute or two, an hour or two, a day or two, a month or two. But I guarantee you, eventually you get to that place where those lampshades have come off, and all that's left is just your light, your bright, your shine, your joy. Now, I needed help with this. No one ever taught me how to be with my feelings until I found someone who could sit with me and actually really walk me through the process. And I was scared, and I was hesitant, and I was resistant, and I had all sorts of creative ways to avoid feeling feelings. Now, if you really, truly want to heal through the holidays, if you really, really want support, I am here to sit with you and to give you this most powerful tool that will transform the rest of your life. To effectively feel a feeling so the energy actually comes off and you get close to your light, to your bright. Whew, that's freedom and that's liberation. So if you want more information, please reach out. Quantum-Therapeutics is my website. You can contact me through that. I am offering a What Will Set You Free course that starts next Thursday. Please, please, please check that out. Look it up. I'll put the link in the comments. I would love to help you move through your own experiences to really step into your light, to your bright. I'm going to look at some comments and see who's there. Hello, Ray. So good to see you calling in from, I believe you're in Australia, right? Still down under? So glad that you're joining me today. All right, my loves, be gentle, be kind. Know that there is a different way of being. You can learn new strategies to be with feelings. You can learn new ways to feel comfortable within yourself, and better ways, much better, effective ways to get out of those old trauma responses and into that light, bright, health, happy life that is sitting here waiting for you. And I'm ready to support you and walk with you. Much love to you all. Thank you for tuning in. Loved doing this series. If you have a series that you'd like me to talk about, let me know. I would love and welcome the information. Be gentle, be kind, take care of your hearts, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.